Welcome back to the 2019 Bench Press World Championship in Tokyo, Japan. This session is the Masters 3 and Masters 4 gentlemen in classic bench press in the 105 kilogram class. So the lifters will be combined into one lifting session from two age categories, Masters 3 and 4, and I'll take you through their lifting and all that happens and unfolds between these lifters. We're starting with the lightest weight on the bar, 70 kilos, Abakirov of Kyrgyzstan, with 70 kilos on the bar for his opening attempt. There's 4 lifters in the Masters 4 category. And there could be a bit of a battle for the gold and silver if things turn out as we expect them to. We're here in Tokyo, Japan, for the first time combining the classic and equipped World Bench Press Championships. And as a result of that combination, we have 1,088 lifters here competing at the IPF Worlds. This is a fantastic event. It's an enormous event. There are so many people here, literally thousands of people, as there are coaches, family and friends, referees, other officials that outnumber just the number of lifters. So the first lifter from Kyrgyzstan has timed out, so he is not coming out for his lift. So the bar is now loaded to 100 kilos, which is for Daniel Royer of Canada, and he has 100 kilos on his opening bench press. Daniel's been lifting for many, many years. We've seen him on the world platform. Most recently in 2018 at this event, the World Classic Bench Press, where he lifted finished with 115 kilos. And he's opening on 100 kilos here today. So let's see Daniel Royer and see if he can achieve a personal best here at this World Championship. Opening on 100 should be a safe opener for him. And as we predicted, quite a comfortable opener there for Daniel just to get underway. And I'm sure we're going to see a personal best at least from him. Now 107.5 kilos goes on the bar for John Moore from the USA. John has been around on the world powerlifting scene for seven or 8 years. We saw him most recently in 2017 at the Classic World Bench Press Championships, where he lifted 120 kilos. So he's starting here on 107.5. Again, hopefully a comfortable opener for John. Okay, it's a shaky lift, but it may well be a good lift. I just thought I saw a bit of head movement, which did happen, but 2 of the referees didn't see it, and hence he got the lift. So now the bar goes up substantially to 120 kilos for David Clark from America. In the USA, we saw him last on the world scene back in 2010 at the World Masters Bench Press Also the World Powerlifting Championships, where he got the silver medal, but he became the world champion at the bench press that same year. So here he is, back again, 2009, 9 years later, opening on 120 kilo. Very smooth lift for John. Be very interesting to see him battle it out with the next lifter, Dirk from Germany. I don't have any information on. I don't recall seeing him at a world championship. So he's new to Worlds. So this is our first chance to see him at World Championship and how he's going to compete against Clark from USA. Thirk. Very smooth, very strong up, actually perfect lift. And he's looking incredibly strong here. So we'll see the battle for the silver and gold between those last two gentlemen. Now we flick up into the Masters 3 category, and we have from Spain, Rodriguez Pinero, and we saw him last year at Classic World Bench Press. He achieved a lift of 130 kilos. He's opening on 120 here, and that's a very strong and confident opener from Rodriguez Pinero. So 120 kilos also for Durocher from France. Durocher from France has been around lifting on the world platform since 2006, competed in 2008, 12, 13, 14 at Europeans. We didn't see him in the last couple of years on the World Championship stage, so he's welcomed back now. Masters 3, 120, very experienced. Great opener there for Durocher. So Claude Welcome from USA now will take 140 kilos for his opener in the Masters 3. Claude went to Worlds in 2015 and 16. In 2016, he became world champion of the bench press as a Masters 3 in the under 93 kilo class. He's gone up a couple of weight classes now. He's at a 105 and he's opening on 140. So good to see Claude here. Very strong opener. No arching for most of these guys. They lay down pretty well flat on the bench. Not a weight and age class that you see a great deal of arching. And no nonsense setup, just lay down and muscle it out. Vermeulen from Netherlands now, very experienced at Europeans and Worlds. And most recently at Europeans last year, got bronze. Year before he got silver at Worlds. And Marius Vermeulen from Netherlands makes short work of 150 kilo opener. That's a fantastic opener and puts him in a great position. We must have a look at the South African lifter now, Colin Young. And Colin is opening on 170 kilos. Again, very experienced. We saw him last year at the World Bench Press Championships where he won silver. The year before, he won the bronze. Year before that, he came sixth. So he's getting better and better. Is this his year to win the World Championship? Young opening on 170 kilos. There's only one lifter after him who's opening on an enormous 192.5. But can he do it? Young now, 170. Lovely big chest. Very tight. Pushes that up. Has to work a little for that. And it's a good lift. So the final lifter for the openers here now from Poland, Mentel. His best bench press is 250 kilos. I think that'd be a equipped personal record. Let's have a look here. Last year he was at Classic Worlds and he benched 195 and he became the world champion. The year before he was world champion. The year before he was world champion. He's European champion, world champion. Very experienced Polish lifter. So I think he knows what he's doing with 192.5 kilos on the bar. Polish power. At least 5 times world champion, and I think he just got it just then on the opener. I don't think anyone's going to catch him from there. That is such a commanding lead. We could say there's your world champion again. Absolutely amazing. The lifter from Kyrgyzstan now looks to be ready to come out for this lift. He missed the first lift. He has a personal best of 120 kilos, but he's opening on 70, so perhaps he's injured. He might have got injured in the lead up to this event. Abakirov from Kyrgyzstan. Going to take 70 kilos, perhaps as a token. Perhaps he's injured. It's well beneath his usual level. He would have been in medal contention had he been fully fit here. He gets a press command. It's an easy lift. I'm certain he's injured or in some way impaired. And he just had this all booked and have to compete and just has to post something there. Daniel Royer from Canada now, 110 in the Masters 3 category. Good 10 kilo jump there into his second lift. He's out of medal contention is Royer, but I'm certain he's looking for a personal best and perhaps some other significant records here. Again, I just wonder if he's injured. No, last year he benched 115, so no, he's not injured. He's setting up perhaps for a personal best on the third. Just crashes into the rack, but it's got no advantage for him, so that looks okay. And it's a good lift. So maybe he's going for a PB on the third lift. Now we have more from USA. 112.5 kilo for Moore for his second attempt. He's off the pace for gold and silver, but certain for the bronze. Just squeezes and pinches those shoulders back to get as tight as he can on the bar. Quite an interesting setup. Pulls his shoulders together and then puts his hand on the bar. Looked as good as the first one. And it's a good lift. Rodriguez Pinheiro from Spain missed the 120 on the first lift. His personal best is 130, which he achieved last year at Worlds. That result got him 5th place. So let's see 120 first. That would get him into 6th position here. Oh, solid bench. Can't see anything wrong with that myself. And I think it's a good lift. Yes, it is. So that shoots him into 6th position. Next lifter, David Clark from USA, is 125 kilos is his attempt. And interestingly, Thirk from Germany also will go for this amount after him. And he is the lighter lifter. So far, David Clark ahead on body weight. Let's see him get 125. Thirk look extremely strong, I have to say, out of the two. Benching the same weight. So Clark, to put a bit of pressure on his competitor to get this 125. Lovely touch. Pushes through really well. Looks really good. And it's a good lift. So putting the pressure now on Thirk, but he is a very strong lifter, this German. He may well stick with him. It'll be interesting to see what Clark puts on the 3rd attempt and then what Thirk puts on the 3rd attempt after he lifts this to see how he feels. Masters 4 lifter. Looks too young. Born in 1949. Beautiful touch. Look at that strength. Thirk is amazing. This is really fantastic lifting. He's so strong. Let's see what he puts on the 3rd attempt to sort the medals out between him and Clark. Durocher now from France, 125 kilos, but remember he's in the Masters 3 division. This will keep him in 6th place at this stage. Oh, fabulous. Durocher, really fantastic second lift. This is welcome now from USA. He's a world champion from 2016 in the bench press. Didn't see him in 17 and 18 at Worlds. And now here he is. Currently in 4th position. I don't think he's going to catch Vermeulen from Netherlands for the bronze. So he is just lifting his own program of significant lifts. 145 would be a personal best, I think, at Worlds certainly. And that's a good lift. So as far as Worlds go, that's a PB. He's got a pretty heavy limp. I think he's got a cane even. Vermeulen from Netherlands, 155. He's comfortable in bronze. Don't think anyone can take that off him now. And he's not going to make a challenge for the silver. But this is him benching raw, which I don't think we've seen him bench raw before. I think it's been equipped lifting. So it's great to see him getting his 3 white lights, and he'll get the silver medal in classic lifting. Colin Young, Republic of South Africa. 180 kilos on the bar. Very strong silver medalist here today. He will be. Oh, I speak too fast. Vermeulen's puts 170 on his 3rd attempt. Well, let's see what happens here. Young now needs to get this to get clear of Vermeulen. Big air, lovely big chest up to the bar. Great touch, absolutely brute force, pushes it away. I would say the absolute max he's got in the tank. Oh, and sadly, he got a no lift. He's lifted perhaps the hips too high and the butt has cleared the bench. What a pity. And as we may have thought, there is a world record here now. A world record attempt from the Polish lifter. Mantel, 200.5 kilos. On his 2nd attempt. It's a fantastic new world record by 0.5 of a kilo if he can get it, but that opener looked amazing. And I'm certain that he's going to give this a good shot. No one can touch him for the gold medal. But can he take world records home? Oh, he drifts it back. He gets under it. There's no speed there. That was a really good attempt, but I think he'd be disappointed with himself. It just didn't come off the chest fast enough. He's a strong man, but he has got to get it off the chest a bit faster if he's going to lock that out at the end. A valiant attempt. So we're back with the 3rd attempts now. Bakirov of Kyrgyzstan is coming out to put 80 on the bar to lift as much as he can given the circumstances for him today. He's got some foot blocks just to be loaded on to the platform that he prefers to lift with. And he'll finish today in 4th position, having participated well. Oh, he's struggling. It hurt him. And it's a good lift. I think that's the finish of it. So now we go with 115 kilos for Royer from Canada, the Masters 3 lifter. He'll finish in 7th position. Just getting into position there. Really enjoy watching these age groups. They tend to just muscle these weights up. There's no advantage in their setup generally. And it's all that shoulder and upper body and pec sort of power. And it's just a show of true strength, muscular strength. Many of these lifters are carrying an injury that may mean they can't do squat or deadlift. They can only bench now. So they're remaining competitive. They train. They enjoy the camaraderie of training and competing. Many of them will be friends from these other nations that they compete with, as they love the same thing. They love the iron. Keeps them young. We all feel that way, that it keeps us going, keeps us young. And contrary to what some people once thought long ago, that it was harmful or somehow dangerous, no. It's very healthy to lift weights well into your senior years. As long as you train for it. These people train for these weights. It's well within what they can do. And here's John Moore for his final lift, 117.5. It comes down very fast. I think he's going to muscle this up. I just wonder if the refs noticed his head popped up a little bit. And I think they did, yeah. He got a no lift there. He's followed straight away now, 127.5. He's followed by David Clark. The interesting thing now will be whether David gets the silver or the gold. That'll depend if he can lift this. It depends what Thurk from Germany does. At the moment, he's in first place. If he gets this, he'll temporarily be in first, but if Thurk gets his lift, he'll go back to silver. So right now he's in first place. And this is part of the deciding factor. Comes down really well. David gets stuck 3/4 of the way up and can't convert it. So at this stage, he stays on 125. Thurk's on 125. But David Clark is the lighter lifter. So at this stage, Clark is still in front. But if Thurk gets this lift, he will take the gold. And one would think he will, based on the strength we've observed in him so far. And it's only a very slight increase from his previous lift, which he lifted so commandingly well. So Thurk now just has to hold it together and lift the way he does lift. He has a marvellous technique. He's extremely strong through the core. It makes me think he's been an athlete through his life. He's got really incredible strength. He's solid. There's no apparent weak point. And I imagine he will get this. Let's see it. There it is. A fantastic lift for Thurk, and he is the world champion. We will hear the German national anthem during the medal ceremony, and his supporters in the crowd are really celebrating, high-fiving all over the place. That was really marvellous lifting. And the silver medal in the Masters 4 will go to Clark from USA, followed by Moore from USA on 112.5. But we need to go back now to our Masters 3, and we have 6 lifters to complete their program. So here is Rodriguez Pinheiro, very fast down on the chest, absolutely powerhouse. That looks solid. And he's successful on his 132.5. I think he's going to settle there in 6th position as Durocher from France comes out with 135 on the bar for his final lift. Got a little bit of excitement left to come in this Masters 3 group. We've got Mentel trying for a world record, which he missed. Gets another go at it. We've got Young trying to get his 180. Here's Durocher. Oh, I think he's got this if he just sticks with it and keeps pushing, lock it out. And I'm afraid it appears that he was not able to lock the elbows out. No, he was really 8/9 of the way there. 155 on the bar now for Welcome from USA. He's in 4th position, and this will keep him there. Be nice to have 3 out of 3 lifts. Claude Welcome soaks it all in. He's at World Championship in Tokyo, Japan. What a wonderful thing to do. Really helps to inspire his own lifting and training when he goes away from here. And no doubt his training buddies, if he trains with people at the gym, he unracks it, he might train by himself. Claude Welcome gets stuck. 155's a bit heavy today. And he settles with 145, and that's him in 4th position. Now we come to Vermeulen, who interestingly put 15 kilos on the bar. It's really quite a big jump, given he only took a 5-kilo jump from his first to his second attempt. So this is 15 kilo just to, I believe, try and challenge Young for the silver medal. He is the lighter lifter, and he has nothing to lose. He's got the bronze no matter what if he misses this. This is a chance just in case all the planets align and he gets in the groove. If he can hit this and get this, he puts himself in the chance to take the silver from Young. 170 kilo. It's a huge jump in weight. That's hard to do. But he is really pumped up. Vermeulen. Oh, he really gets it off the chest. And he gave it a great go. He's got to be happy with that. Ilya Strik is coaching him. She's from Netherlands, and she has a lot to do with the South African lifters, and she was so happy, huge smile on her face that he had a go. He had it in the hands, and he actually cleared the chest by a good 4 or 5 inches. It was worth doing. There was nothing to lose. He had the bronze nice and safe in his hand. So now Colin Young of the Republic of South Africa will attempt the 180 again. Great technique as he lifts the chest up to the bar. It's very heavy, but he pushes through it. I think he's going to stick with it. He may well lock it out. And he doesn't crash into the rack at the end. You think he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got the lift. He got 180 kilos. And he is pumped out there. Here is the final lift of this lifting session. It's Mentel going for the world record in the Masters 3 105 kilo division. The loaders are loading up 200.5 kilos. 200.5 kilos. They have loaded this unusual weight, which is his record attempt. Polska power, he looks amazing. He's in such good spirits, he's strong, he's positive. He's got to have speed from the press. Oh, it's slow off the chest. No, it was slower than the previous attempt. But never mind, he is the gold medalist right from the first lift. He gave it his best and he gets a round of applause from the lifters. So he is the world champion, with Young from Republic of South Africa in second place and Vermeulen from Netherlands in third. Stick around and we'll be going to the medal ceremony in no time at all. Thank you for your company.
In second place, David Clark, USA, 125 kilograms. Congratulations. And in first place, Hans Joachim Kerr, Germany, 127.5 kilograms. Congratulations. Everyone, please stand for the national anthem of Germany. Next, in the Masters 3 division, 105 kilogram weight class. Third place, Marius Vermeulen, Netherlands, 155 kilograms. Congratulations. In second place, Colin Young, South Africa, 180 kilograms. And in first place, Stanislav Mendo, Poland, 192.5 kilograms. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the national anthem of Poland? In second place, Masahiko Kasai, Japan, 212.5 kilograms. Congratulations. And in first place, Pavel Milovanov, Russia, 220 kilograms. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the Russian national anthem? Next in the Masters 2 division, 105 kilogram weight class. Third place, Gord Shoden, Canada, 172.5 kilograms. Congratulations. In second place, Mukbatar Sebeksunen, Mongolia, 182.5 kilograms. Congratulations. And in first place, Satoshi Ito, Japan, 207.5 kilograms. Congratulations. Would everyone please stand for the national anthem of Japan? Congratulations